Hi Flosstube! This is my video number 5 and I'm happy that you are sharing your time with me. This time I don't have much to show, although it's quite some stuff, but it's mostly fully finished objects, which are mostly just framed. That's why it's not such a big deal. But I'm very happy that I finally got to finishing all the stuff off and to have this off my list. Yeah, first to some of the things you've seen before. My son's birthday was last week. He turned 7. Happy birthday. And I finished his nameplate with unicorns and dragons. And I just framed it in a standard frame from Ikea. I think most of you know them. And I was so happy to be finished because all this 1/1 on 28 count stitching really took its toll. But he liked it and it will go back on his wall right away after this video. Then I finally finished my Christmas present for my best friend. Charlotte, if you're watching, please close your eyes now. You saw this finished and now I framed it. It's the same frame like my son's gift. It's just simple and I didn't want anything that was too room taking or individual, so that she can put it wherever she likes. Thank you for being a friend. She's a really good one, so she deserves quite much more stitching. Yeah, then I finished one of my husband's advent calendar numbers, which I showed you before, and you see it's the same frame. I know, I'm boring. But if I like something, I just stay with it. So this is Wise Man Still Seeking without the lower border. So otherwise it wouldn't have fit in this frame. And my husband can put this in his office if he likes to. Yeah, and then last time I forgot to insert the video of my Scottish map. I loved and loathed stitching this. This was my very first stitch from pattern thing. And it was a kit and it included Ada, which I thought was great for starting. What I didn't know that there was loads of fractal stitching involved, and that's not fun with Ada. If I knew more, then I would have stitched it on even weave. But okay, you learn while doing things, and you're learning by doing. And yeah, you see that when the back stitching was to be done, I really was fed up with this. I think one day I will take this off the frame and restitch it, but I just wanted to finish it. This is how the pattern should look like. And this is how my version turned out. Yeah, that was my first stitch. I left out the Scotland on the left side because I thought it's a Scottish map and a Scottish flag. I think people would get what this is about, especially if they are in our Scottish holiday home, which I miss very dearly. Yeah, and then I had another finish, and this one was a tiny bit more interesting because it was a gift for a dear family. Sometimes it's complicated, isn't it? For a dear woman who celebrated her 40th birthday with us, and the main present was some dinner music from me live. But I wanted to give her something personal too, something that she could keep, because music, you can't keep music. It's a moment thing. And I stitched for her something that I showed you before, and I finally got to framing it. And this one isn't from Ikea. It's a beautiful, in my opinion, beautiful little frame, and it fit very well with the design. What I learned framing this is that I should keep more open space around the pattern, because I had to frame it a bit off center because I didn't have enough of fabric around. And I'm a frugal person, so I always try to not waste any material, but it would have looked better if I had left more. But okay, but here you can see it. Yes, this was it. And I just have one new stitching to show you, because my daughter's birthday is coming up in a few days. As I told you before, all kids will get their unique nameplate. And my daughter started dancing ballet just a few weeks ago, and she's into dance for quite a long time, but it just couldn't manage to get her in the course. And now we finally did it with the help of her godmother, who's a ballet dancer herself. And that's why I chose a pattern with ballerinas. And these are two of the three letters, which I finished just because I had to frog out the first one because it was too far away on the left side, and I just had to take a break from this one because of the frogging. Frogging is not nice, as all of you know. Most of my stitching of the past few weeks was on the secret stitch. You can jump over to my Instagram and see a few sneak peeks. But that's why I don't have a lot to show you this week. But I didn't want to miss this Flosstube, and if it's under 10 minutes, why not? I hope next time, I'm pretty sure next time I will be able to show you more, because December and Hanukkah is coming, so some holiday stitching, my first aid, and Hanukkah stitching too. So I'm really looking forward to that, and finishing up presents and all those things. Yeah, I hope you have a great time stitching. See you later.